volatility's coming back. We're gonna make some money. Thank God. Now my options will actually be worth something. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Greg, and I post videos every single day about the stock market, options trading, and wealth management. If these are some topics that you're interested in, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time I post a video. Today I'm going to be taking you through another full day of options trading, go over a little bit of stock market news. I didn't make any trades today, but I did some stock market analysis and I'm trying to figure out what my next move is going to be. With that all said, guys, let's get into the trades. Alright, so right now it is 12:12. We see Target is gaining some support here at 93.82, and it's bouncing off the simple moving average line, starting to trend up at a 53 on the RSI. Looking at the MACD lines, it looks like it is definitely going to make a pretty good move. So let's zoom in so we can see this clearer. So yeah, we've seen two green candles, so hopefully we can see some more buy volume in these. So right now the volume is pretty low. So I have all of my current options that I'm holding here on the left chart. The top 5 are going to be the underlying stocks, and the bottom 5 are going to be the actual options themselves. So I can just scroll through this list. Looks like AMD has fallen down below the support here at 47.67. We'll see if it picks back up. It looks like it's getting oversold at 32 on the RSI. Boeing is kind of consolidating around the EMA and the SMA lines. 45 mid RSI. Netflix just broke the simple moving average line and is coming down. Probably will reach the exponential moving average line. Look at Target. Target's doing pretty well. And General Mills still finding support on the EMA line and the simple moving average line right now. So let's look at my actual contracts themselves, and you can see these marks are what I bought it at. So you'll see a mark on each and every chart that I look at. So I've lost about half of the value for these contracts. But looking at the RSI, it is at 16. So that is pretty significantly oversold. We'll see if we see some buying volume come into this. There's hardly any volume right now. Boeing, I bought this for 53 cents currently. It is going for 10 cents. Target, it looks like these contracts are gaining some support on this average line at 58 cents right now. And Target starts to actually make a move, we might be able to sell these for around 126. So Netflix, I bought these at 83 cents, and currently they're going for 37 cents, but there is a pretty wide bid-ask spread. There's a 28-cent difference when the ask is only 48 cents. So then looking at General Mills, I have a put against them, and we see currently it is going for 9 cents. Pretty wide bid-ask spread too. That is all the contracts that I'm holding right now. Let's look at my account balance. So right now I am down $41 on my Boeing put. I am down $98 on my 2 Netflix puts. I am down $85 on my 3 General Mills puts. I'm down $91 on my AMD call and down $167 on my Target call. So hopefully these Target calls will start to gain some traction. So we saw a high today of $1, and now it's down about 32%. So these are some pretty low price contracts, especially if we're looking at the RSI for these. I'll show you again, and we see that it's dipped into oversold territory here to 27 on the RSI. Boeing, not a large bid-ask spread here. This is the weekly contract that I only bought for 53 cents, so it's going to see a lot more volatility than my longer term contracts. AMD looks like it's still coming down way into oversold territory here at 14. That's crazy. Boeing is starting to come down pretty hard right now. We saw a high of 159.86 today, and now it's at 155.05. So we're finally starting to gain some volatility. We haven't seen a lot of volatility the last couple of days, so I'm hoping come 3 o'clock or so we'll actually see some volume, and hopefully we'll see some volatility in the market. Governor Cuomo of New York is saying that the apex for the virus in New York should be coming in about 14 to 30 days. If his predictions are correct, people will hopefully be getting back to work, and business will resume. Netflix looks like it's coming down to the exponential moving average line, and Boeing just crossed at or below the mark I said earlier. So look here, you see it's crossing below the bottom VWAP here at 153.78. So it's selling off pretty hard. The RSI is at 18. Wow. Check out the price for my puts that I put against Boeing. Yep, still haven't changed. Looks like US oil is starting to sell off. We saw it trend up last night. Came up about here to this high and then sold right back off. It's at a 43 on the RSI, so it's too oversold to buy a put against this. Let's check out Target. See how well Target is doing. So it looks like it's finding support right now on the simple moving average line, and it might cross above the middle VWAP. Yeah, so it has support here at 93.91. Pretty strong support. So we'll see if it does bounce up off of this. Looks like Zoom is actually selling off. We saw a high, obviously, here at 160, 169. They've been really popular as a bunch of students have been using Zoom. Now it looks like we're starting to trend down. Let's look at the long-term chart. So still finding support on the simple moving average line. So I'm not sure if this would be a good long-term investment or not. Obviously, we would have to look at the 3-year chart. So yeah, it's not really a growth stock. You saw it come up, come back down. Now we're riding a big wave because of the COVID-19 situation. We're seeing the S&P 500 sell off pretty quick down to the support line at 258.42. If it breaks past this, it'll probably go to 255.94. Target is making yet another green candle right now. Third green candle in a row, but there's just a lot of congestion right around here at 94.20. AMD is really coming down here at 46.92. Looks like there's a support actually here though at 46.89, so we'll see if it bounces off of support or if it continues to sell down all the way to 46.32. Looks like the European stock market has closed down about 25%, 26% in the last quarter. So that is probably the news why we're selling off right now. Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, is saying that the unemployment system is not running smoothly. So this is probably because a lot of people are probably filing for unemployment. So that's probably why it's not running too well. Netflix seems to have found a support here at about 374.47. Now it's coming back up to the simple moving average line. So if it gets rejected, it'll come down lower and probably come to about 365.68. And if you're looking at all my contracts, you can see all of them are pretty oversold right now. Look at this. On the RSI, it's at a 15. For my AMD call, for my Boeing put, it's at a 21 on the RSI. For my Target call, it's at about a 27. For Netflix, it's at 30. So just going into oversold territory. And then General Mills, it hasn't yet reached oversold territory, but it's at about a 32. So all of my contracts are oversold, so they should be gaining value. Accordingly, people should start buying into them if the stocks actually do move. Target is trying to test this resistance here again at 94.48. I'm going to be looking at the S&P 500, see what stocks are moving. So go to public RW, and then the S&P 500. And we'll just scroll through these stocks. Right now I'm sorting by volume, so what is seeing the most buys and the most sells. So look at Ford in the top left, 43 RSI, so coming up to the simple moving and exponential moving average lines, so will probably get rejected. Carnival Cruise Lines finding support on the simple moving average line at about a 50 on the RSI. American Airlines is getting sold off. Apple is doing pretty well. All the tech companies have been doing really well. I'm thinking that an Apple call would be a good option right now to place. APL, and we'll look for April 9th. And we said 275 for the strike price, and we would be wanting a call on this. So we can watch it in the bottom left corner. Send it to yellow, so it's at a pretty low price right now at 210. It has a high today. It had a high today of 337, so that's pretty good return if you were to get that. Average is about 274 today. So it looks like this call is actually losing a little bit of value. It's at 202 and 205 for the ask. I do think it's going to find support here at 255, and I think it's going to be coming up to about 258 probably. Something else to note is that the call contracts are kind of getting rejected by the simple moving average line at 208. Value might continue to trend down for these. And if we zoom into this bottom left chart, you can see more clearly where it's at. So it's pretty underpriced right now. The previous low was around 203 today. Currently it's at 189. All right, we're coming into the last 15 minutes of the market and looks like everything is selling off. We have the S&P 500 coming down. It got past this support here at 258. Now it's continuing to trend down below the simple moving average line and the exponential moving average line. So today will probably end up red. We're already down 1.25% for the S&P 500. Target broke below my previous support. We did have a little bit of a rally here and then we fell right back down. I'm going to pull up Netflix in this top right corner. This is what I have a put against Netflix and General Mills. So looks like they have finally crossed below the EMA and the simple moving average line. All right, so let's look at the actual puts I placed. So this is Boeing. Boeing is at 17 cents. Earlier is at a low of 10 cents. So it's gained 7 cents so far. Haven't seen a lot of volatility in this contract in particular. Looking at Netflix, we see it's at 36 cents. Look at the bid and ask spread. 23 cents for the bid and 62 cents for the ask. That's a 40-cent bid-ask spread, which is pretty significant. Look at General Mills. General Mills is at 15 cents. And you can see my mark is here at 43 cents. Look at the RSI starting to make its way up. Santa Clara County, California extends stay-at-home order until May 3rd. Wow. So that is past next month. And that is past Trump's predictions of the end of April. New York City Mayor de Blasio is saying they need more medical personnel and they need more respiratory therapists. So looks like there's not enough workers in the health industry right now. Is the market moving? Who knows? Netflix is going back up. No, we got a big green candle. It's the last 6 minutes of the market. This is not good for my put. Anyway. So we're seeing a lot of volume coming in for Netflix, a lot of buying volume right now. It's like General Mills is kind of following the same path. The S&P 500 is still down below the simple moving average line here, 259.13. Currently is at 257.80. We'll check the rest of my puts and calls. AMD is just crashing down like crazy. Boeing is still trending below the simple moving average line. Netflix making another big green candle. Target at 92.83. That is not good. Wow, so Target is selling off. Down even lower today. We're going into oversold territory at 25 on the RSI. So this means that volatility is picking up at least, but it's going in the wrong direction. And then General Mills is just chilling. Yep. So let's look at my Robinhood, see what I'm up, see what I'm down. Probably all down today. So I'm down 285 for the day. I lost a lot of my target calls because of that move down. Currently, they're trading for 49 cents, so I've lost over half the value of these contracts. But we do still have 2 months until the expiration date, so we have plenty of time for this to change direction. My Boeing put is 18 cents, trading at 18 cents right now. It's down about 2% for the underlying stock, below 150. General Mills. So I bought it for 43 cents a share, and now it's trading at 15 cents. Yeah, so it looks like it's coming down, but we do have about a few weeks until this expires. My AMD calls are down over 50%. They're down 52% just today. But at least we're seeing a lot more volatility in the market. Yesterday there was hardly any, but now towards the end of today, we are seeing volatility pick up, so hopefully everything will go in the right direction for my contracts. 30 seconds left in the market, and I have nothing to sell today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check out my account one more time. My account balance is at $3,761.53. I'm currently down $285.32. So volatility really picked up today. Yesterday it was kind of a dead fish, but hopefully we'll be picking up in the right direction. I do have puts and calls, so whichever way the stock market goes, I should be making money. Alright, so that concludes the video today. Make sure to stay positive, stay green, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a good day. Bye.